Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 21st to the 27th of October. Hope you're doing well. Energies are transforming at the moment, and we will be going into that at the end, looking at how the vibrations that are coming from the sun, the prana energy that's coming from the sun through the earth, and then obviously into your chakra and your aura system, and how that's affecting your petals and the reading. And we will be pulling some cards on that incoming energy at the end. But in the meantime, we're going to get straight on and get some messages from your Astroflower, and also pull up some tarot cards and what have you. So it's been a very sort of there's a transformation in the energies at the moment that seems to be coming through. So let's just see what's going on for you at the moment. So the energy that's coming through the general energies, and just having a look what's happening on the relationship side, it seems to be you're rising to an occasion. I've got a funny feeling someone or something is putting a bit of pressure on you emotionally or within your relationship side of life. It's almost as if like you're having to deal with, I don't want to say backbiters, but it seems a little bit like that way, or hearsay about you and stuff like that. It seems like you're dealing with that, and it seems you've got this energy, you've got this determination within you not to allow it to affect you. And I wouldn't. You can really drive through this with quite, not necessarily ease, but the way in which you drive into your energy is driving into and confronting the incoming energies into your life. Seems like you can, it's like a wave that breaks on the beach and you're diving through it. Yeah, you're going to feel a little bit of a turbulence and stuff like that. But what I think it may do is actually help you to see clearly who is really worth it and who is not worth it in your life. In your financial side, there seems to be decisions or approaches of a project, a business, or a job. If you're going for a job or you're trying to start a business, there's decisions that need to be made about this, and there's things that need to be put into place. So if you're thinking about applying for a job, it's sorting out that CV, getting it posted, and applying for that job and so forth. It's actually deciding about that, and it's very much looking towards the future. So it could be a way of developing your business or even just starting your business. Whichever way it is, there seems to be a real forward looking energy from within you of what you want out of life. So according to your career path or your business and so forth, there's a lot of determination from within you in this coming week, and that's probably because of the way the energies are being orchestrated in the direction of the earth, and obviously through the earth and into us. So let's just see what the card is for you. Yeah, look at that. Five of Swords. Complicated situations. I think this applies much more to your relationship side. We're going to put that on there to the relationship side. So the Five of Swords there, I think, is all about that sort of those confrontations that are not worth winning. Sometimes you win a lot more in losing just by walking away and sort of kind of going, yeah, you're right, I'm off, see you later, and let them stew in a way. Just walking away is very, very powerful, but you've got to really walk away. You can't walk away and then kind of go, right, I'm going to get that person. No, you've got to just walk away totally. It's not serving you anything to get involved in it. And I know it can be difficult sometimes, and it's good to sort of like take time out in, enjoying life and engaging with your spiritual path or your happiness or activities and so forth, and connecting with other people and it could be connecting with new people in your life on your relationship side. So that's the sort of thing that's coming off there. Let's just see what's going on the rest of the flower and the relationship side. There's definitely a movement towards the future here. And if you're looking for a relationship, I wouldn't mess around. I wouldn't, sit at home just kind of going, oh, I wonder if they're going to turn up. No, I think it's a case here of actually getting engaged in life. And really having a plan for the future. If you're already in a relationship, it's looking how to develop that relationship and take it to the next level. And I think that's where you could be having complications, maybe with friends. There may be a friend that's not really happy with your partner choice, that sort of thing. And it doesn't have to be a major issue, actually. It doesn't have to be a major issue. That's the sort of thing I get out of that on that sort of side. There's a lot of socializing in your life. And I think this is where once you start connecting with other people that are around you, and this could be a new group of friends, just meeting people through coincidences of going out for an evening, going to see a band at a local pub, or going for an evening meal with some friends or something like that, and just opening up your horizons on your social sort of side more than anything else. And I think on your karmic path, it's like the determination comes through of the idea of I want this, I deserve this. And I think this is what you've got to go into it's on your karmic path. It's something that you can't really avoid. And I think this is the attitude you need to take in regards to love and etc. Sort of saying, having healthy boundaries, but also sort of saying, my happiness it depends upon me, and I will choose who I let into my life. Sort of scenario. The lesson that comes out of this week here: no time to waste. I do feel with that determination, there is a lot of energy going on there. Okay, on your karmic path here, okay, you get the Four of Wands, marriage cards. This is a beautiful celebration of bringing two realities together, connecting you with another person. And as I said, I think if you're looking for love, it could be a case of you really connecting to someone that you haven't really met before. This is a new person that comes on the scene if you're looking for a new love. But it's also a case of, within your couple, it could be a case of celebrating your couple and opening up your couple, to the next stage, as it were, within your life. Well, whatever it is, it's a certain celebration where that determination is taking you through to something completely new. And look at that. That's a lot of happiness. And this is on the connection to the universe. And as I said, it's meeting people, shining a light on life, shining a light on your happiness. That's the sort of go-get-em attitude I think you should have when connecting to the world that is around you through coincidences and so forth. I think the universe does want the best for you. And you're the only one setting the limits upon all of this. You can get as much as you want. In the past, and this is possibly where we have the combination between those two cards there, the two fives there, a transitional cards, the number 5, and in your past you have the 5 of Wands. So it could be like a conflict that may have been simmering under the surface for a long time in your past, and it seems to be coming to an end here. You seem to be putting yourself in a position now where you can quite happily walk away from it. Cut your losses, don't worry about it, just go towards your happiness. And that's what your future's bringing you. Yeah, justice. And I think it's bringing you justice to that conflict that's, that sort of, it's like a false conflict in a way that doesn't really have any sort of like substance to it. So your future here, and this is moving where you're getting into a place where you feel a lot better about life, because you're walking away from something that has been very sort of conflictual to you in the past. And yeah, your happiness is built upon getting out there and knowing what's good for you and what you enjoy. And what are the decisions this week here and the lessons to be learned? It's out with the old and in with the new. I think it's out with the old with this. And I think there's a real determination within you at the moment to just almost do put in, do a bit of sort the chaff from the wheat in regards to what's the relationships that are around you more than anything else. But it's a good thing. It brings harmony and prosperity back to your life, and reason as well. You're getting reason through this as well. People are going to realize that, oh yeah, Pisces was right. Sort of scenario. And this is this whole new paradigm. This is going into a whole new paradigm with this card here, and it should be built on your sort of happiness, really, more than anything else. It could be absolutely fantastic for you, Pisces. Really good on the relationship side. It's certainly a brand new chapter in your relationships and in your emotional side of life. Very, very good. Let's just pull a card on the overall energies, the general energies concerned by your sort of financial sort of side. You get the Page of Wands. This is exploring about your passions. This is exploring about what you want and being a little bit childlike about it. So if you're looking for a job at the moment, you're kind of going, should I apply for it? Yeah, why not? Go for it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to apply for that. Sod that. It's having that sort of attitude, almost like a blasé attitude to it, to life. And if you want your business to succeed, you really got to, push the boundaries this week here. I think the energy works really well for you in pushing the boundaries and getting out there and getting involved. On your karmic path, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You're starting to see, on your karmic path here, is you've got to go through this process, or you're going through this process of seeing what parts of your financial life, your career path, your house, your car, whatever it is that really concerns you at the moment, or your business. You're starting to see the results of certain things in life, and it's giving you a laser focused approach to going after your goals, and it makes you incredibly attractive in a way for investors, for people employing, for financial gains and ventures more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on the message of the rest of this. Let's see what's going on. There was that opportunity that really spikes out the top there, and decisions that need to be made. And I think once you make these decisions, it's going to give you that laser focused, view of life on that karmic path, and get you really into what you should be going and doing. It could be a case of seeing an advert for a job and going for it, posting it, applying for that job. It could be on your financial sort of side, just reading something somewhere that sort of like helps you to understand how best to run your business, but not just how best to run it, how to open opportunities to take your business to the next level. And if you're looking to start a business or start a project, this is where there's a learning process that needs to happen here. There's an understanding from within you that if I want to do a YouTube channel, I need to get my logo, I need to get my my name, I need to get all the things that are attached to starting something like that, or even writing a book, having an idea about the whole sort of packaging of the book and stuff like that, or creating something. When you start creating it, what materials am I going to use and so forth? There's a lot of that going on, but it's driving to one goal. And if you feel that you've got you got your eye on a job, or you want to start your business, now is the time to really be laser focused upon it and start working towards it. Look at that, the Three of Pentacles that came out. I think it was upside down anyway. It came out at the top of the pack. The Three of Pentacles, this is from the universal sort of side, and this is good connection with other people. This is good quality work from your side, and I think this is where you're going to be doing the background paperwork. You're crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and it's getting on and doing it. There's no time like now. Basically, there's no time like now. Yeah, from your past, you've got the Seven of Swords. Very I don't get lying, cheating, and scheming off this card at all. What I get is a very intelligent approach to the financial world, business or jobs or projects. A very intelligent way of avoiding complications and potholes in the road of your career path. I think in your past here, I think you've done enough to establish a very clear understanding of how this can be all put together and put into action. There you go. You got your decisions here. This is in your future, and I think preparation. I think if you prepare basically for your future and sort out the logo for your YouTube channel, the whole sort of packaging thing for your book or the materials, sorting out the background information here will make the decisions by themselves. And once you do that, that's when you really start becoming the pilot of your own destiny. That's what seems to be the big thing that's coming out of this. Decisions here, no time like now. To avoid that, this is on the financial side, so it's not on the relationship side. I think there is a lot of stress and strain that you do need to go through, and it might sort of help you with your relationship side, that stress and strain, to concentrate on that side of things. I don't think it's going to be the easiest, because if it was easy, you wouldn't get the good results that you were going to get. if you can just swan your way into it, you're more likely to have a business that fails or a project that doesn't really work, or you don't really get that job promotion and so forth. I think there is a certain decision that needs to be made out of what you're doing here. You need to avoid any emotional stress and strains on that. That's why preparation is key here. You want to be avoiding that. The time is now. There's no time like now. It's getting on and doing in that sort of side. And you need to be able to have a position where you're not getting stress and strain from emotional stress and strain of trying to get the project done if you prepare in advance. And this preparation in advance is going to be amazing for your future self. I'd like to just pull, I'm going to still use this card here. I need to know what those decisions are about, and what is connecting the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. It's all about you, really, and how you put your energy into these two, into this decision here, and your emotions here. Don't get involved in things, seeing things differently. Yeah, I think this is where you've got to do that preparation in advance. The thing that's connecting it to the two, so then you can free your energy up. You can convert that Three of Swords from something that maybe in the past that made you very smart in the past of how to put things together. It can be incredibly joyous for you. The moment, because everything's in place, the moment you start doing something, oh, that's just there. Oh, great. And that's just there. Oh, right. Okay. I've got everything sorted out. I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going. And that really does sort of bode well for you, more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on with the energies at the moment. The energies that have been coming out this week here, and if you've seen it on the energy update, you would have noticed that we were talking about the coronal holes here. There is a couple of them at the moment. There was another couple that flowed through earlier on, but there's one sort of there that we can sort of see down the bottom. But we can also see these filament energies up and all over the sun at the moment. Now the coronal hole energy here, that is earth energy. And that seems to be the main driving component for the energies coming out this week. But it's being filtered through those filament energies, which is water energy. And this is perfect for you, really, of how you engage in the world around you. It's almost as if like the energy is being set up in a way that allows you to play. Yes, it can be a little bit sort of stressful because there's a lot of I don't want to say confrontation, but it's more sort of interaction with the world around you. And it can be at times confrontational for you more than anything else. But it's that earth energy that I think is going to be playing the most upon you. There's very little in the way of eruptions now. There's been a few M flares earlier on in the week, but nothing really to sort of too much to shout about. So not much in the way of fire and air, although there's been a lot of air in the system, and we did have some fire coming through last week. This week just gone, this weekend just gone. There will be some more coming up in the following week, I would have thought, by Friday and Saturday, and that will change the energies, but you'll be able to see that on the energy update coming up next week. So yeah, I think it's going to be mainly the earth energy and the water, and those sort of combinations that are going to be affecting you the most. So let's have a look at your Astroflower. So first thing you'll notice, you have this energy here that goes right on the outside. This is this sort of mutable water energies. And the mutable water energies, it goes both ways. That's why you've got two fishes that go both ways. And it can be cardinal, but it can also be fixed. It depends on what is going on around you and the interaction with the elements that are within you. And getting on to the elements that are within you, one thing you should notice, there isn't a lot of earth. There's a lot of fire, and you have a lot of passion for life. There is no doubt about it. And it's emotionally driven because you have that cardinal water that comes up through there, and you have that fixed water that comes up through there with the combination of your mutable energies, your mutable water there as well. That's in your base. There's a lot of that you can well see. There's a lot of fire as well that goes on in your energies. But also the main thing, and the only part where you do actually have earth, is this fixed earth that comes in from Taurus, and it gets converted into fire because of Taurus, and because Taurus is not a pure sign. And also it does mix in with that water there. So it's that section there that we should be really playing or seeing what's going on. And with that fixed energy that comes in there, it's how you fix yourself in the physical world and transform from your past to your future in a very fixed way, in a very mechanical way. And this is where you should be engaging with the emotional life around you in a very, very mechanical way. As I said, sort of walking away from conflicts that do not serve you. And that is a very mechanical thing. That's a very earth thing to do, to make a decision and walk away from it. On your financial side, the difference is this cardinal water and earth that comes in from Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is not a pure sign either. It's 2/3 earth and 1/3 water on its outer ring. And you've got this emotional drive to complete something that's coming through on your karmic path, where we saw the 9 of Pentacles, and this is giving you that laser focus. And the question is now, what direction do you take to go from the understanding of the past and bringing it into your future? So let's just bring back the cards for you. Here we go. Just redistribute them a little bit according to where they should be. Okay, so there we go. That goes up to the top. And then you've got those connections there. So these are the two energies that we're really looking at, of the energies that are coming in. On these two sections here, you've got this decision that needs to be made in the future, according to being wise about something. And this is where you need to avoid complications by being pre-prepared, which you will be very, very good at in your life. But it's getting that enthusiasm and driving that enthusiasm on, so you become dependent upon your own enthusiasm. You're not being affected by others in the outside world. Okay, so let's just see if there's a message that comes in from that energies, from that on the relationship side. The Queen of Cups. It's twice now you got the Queen of Cups on the table. As I said, this is the transition between the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Swords on your financial side. And this is on your relationship side. And it comes in this fixed position in your relationship side. And for that side there, it's as I said, it's taking a position, sort of saying, no, I'm not going to get involved in this, and walking away, and being happy about walking away, and taking your emotions with you, taking your happy-go-lucky vibe with you. I just wouldn't put up with bad behavior really very much in your life, and it will really invigorate you enormously. Yeah, and there is a big victory that comes in with it. It's a case of positioning, and that's where you get the 5 of Swords all about. It's you walking away from something and walking towards a victory, and that comes in with that there, with the Justice card, with that sword that she's carrying, is that sort of that Ace of Swords there. And it will be providing a lot of vibrant and joyous energy in the world that is around you, and make you feel like that you're winning, and you're not taking any crap from the outside world. So it seems to be playing in the most for you there. On your financial side, let's just have a quick look on that sort of side. You get the High Priestess. High Priestess, I think, is all to do with intuition. It's all to do with seeing the underbelly of life, seeing things differently, like we saw on the Hangman there, about the decisions that you need to take with the Queen of Cups. I think using this intuition, using this direction, this emotional direction that you can have control of, and not allow the outside world to affect you. Keep your eye on the goal. If you do that, that intuition there will help you. Help the decisions being made all by themselves, so you don't have to get involved in it, because you're pre-planning and pre-organizing. And you get the 6 of Swords. Yes, I think, as I said, I think there's work in this. I think the energy is going to encourage you to move towards that. This card here, this person's going on to much calmer shores, and they're being helped out by that energy. That energy, that's the person there, that's their guide, as it were. That's where the energies of the universe are really helping you out, of taking you onto something that's completely new. And on this, normally on the 6 of Swords, they're either carrying a child or a bag or something, so that you're taking something on with you into your future, and creating your opportunity, because you're preparing in advance. So there you go, Pisces. thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I will see you on the next energy update, or I'll see you here for these readings. Thank you very much for all the support you give through this channel. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.